Hello and welcome to Cricketry on ThePapare.com. Well, Sri Lanka didn't have the best of starts in the one-day series, losing the first game by 84 runs, with Pakistan defeating them in all three departments. Pakistan, I thought, batted well, bowled well and also fielded well, and the Sri Lankans were no match in this opening game. Now let's look at where it actually went wrong with Sri Lanka. Now first and foremost, Sri Lanka won the toss. Now we did see a very dry surface, and it was quite surprising to see Sri Lanka bowling first, because one would have thought, if you looked at this Pakistan side, that the Pakistan bowling looked much stronger than the Pakistan batting. So I would have thought that the Sri Lankan strategy possibly would have been score about 240 to 250 runs and put some pressure on the Pakistanis and hope that they would wilt. But that didn't happen. So 292 looked way beyond Sri Lanka on the surface, because it was dry, it was gripping, it wasn't the easiest to bat. Now also one felt that the Sri Lankan bowling in the middle overs were left a little bit to be desired. Pakistan had lost 3 wickets, and then that partnership between Babar Azam and Shoaib Malik, one of the most experienced players in the world, really tilted the game. When you look at the way Shoaib Malik batted, it was an outstanding knock. He paced his innings well, and I thought Babar Azam was an excellent foil for him. And that, I thought, was the decisive moment in this game, because 260 and beyond was always going to be a challenge for any side batting second. Now, Sri Lanka batting second would have possibly been due to the expectance of dew, which one cannot be sure of, and also the statistics here say that teams batting first out of 20 games, 7 times have won, 13 times they have lost. So that also would have been a reason why Sri Lanka decided to bat second. But overall, it didn't work out for them. One of the things that baffled most people was the shifting of the batting order. Kusal Mendis batting at 5 and Chandimal at 3. And also, when you look at the overall context of the game, out of the 6 batsmen that played, just 1 batsman clicked, and that was Lahiru Thirimana. The rest of the batting didn't really come to the party. 2 batsmen got starts, Dickwella looked good, Taranga struggled, but the other 3 really looked off colour. Kusal Mendis, to me, looked certainly off colour. Didn't have a great test series, and now seemed to be struggling in the one-day series, and he certainly needs to up his game, or needs a bit of a break, refresh and come back. Chandimal unfortunate, and Milinda Sirivardhana got a peach of a delivery. So when you look at the way Akila Dhananjaya, Van der Sey batted down the order along with Thisara Perera and Thirimana, one would have felt that had there been 2 batsmen contributing from the top 6, this game would have been much close. Now on a positive point, I thought the Sri Lankan fielding was brilliant. The 2 spinners bowled extremely well, and it was just the batting that seemed to have let the Sri Lankans down. Anyway, the series seemed to be very interestingly poised. Pakistan winning the first game comprehensively, well done to them. But that doesn't mean that Sri Lanka is out of it. I still feel that this series is going to be a very, very close one. So that's the story from Dubai. We finished our cricket. Now we move over to Sharjah and also to Abu Dhabi for the rest of the 4 games, and then of course the T20 series. So that's, as I said, is my report on the first game. We see you again very soon when the second ODI happens between Sri Lanka and Pakistan. Until then, it's goodbye from Dubai.